Players will take on the big board here on People Puzzler. Bye.
Last time on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Yes, you just won $4,000. Yeah, you're right again. It's her mother.
Let's ask the audience. I'm going to go with The Edge, C.
No, it was Gene Simmons.
Oh, wow.
C, Notre Dame.
Yes, go Irish. You're right. $32,000.
I will say that it is B, the mother.
He's got it for $64,000.
64,000 is a lot of money.
Absolutely.
And the gorilla question, I think, got me. So I think I'm going to walk away.
All right.
I think I'd like to ask the audience. Sure. Okay, let's go with the audience. B.
They're right for $2,000. Now, join us from New York for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Thank you very much. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tuesday night at Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. We're here with Jamie Hammond from San Francisco, California, who won the 4th fastest finger round on Sunday. What a hectic night that was. Usually we have 2, maybe 3, but 4 almost never happens in the fastest finger sessions. Lots of upsets, but Jamie survived. Nice to have you back on the show.
Thank you, Regis.
So now you've been hanging around with your mom and your brother. Let's say hello to your brother. We didn't meet him the other night. That's Brother David right over there. How you doing, David? Nice to have you here. And your mom, of course, is Roberta. Nice to see you again. The mother is a loan specialist, and the brother is an investment banker, and you're an incident man.
That's right.
Yeah. Your mother and your brother, you know, they know how to make money.
That's right.
What was their advice to you?
They gave me 2 different views. One was don't gamble, and one was, you know, do what you feel's right.
Your mother said don't gamble.
Right.
Right, yeah.
You got it.
And your brother said, go all the way. Yeah. Well, let's see what happens, all right? It's nice to have you back on the show. You've won $2,000. You're 9 questions away from winning $1 million. That's a life-changing sum, Jamie. You know that. Once you reach the $32,000 level, you're guaranteed to leave here with at least that much money. And to help you win, you have 2 lifelines left, 50-50, and you can phone a friend. So if you want to play along with Jamie, go to theabc.com right now and join thousands of others using ABC's Enhanced TV. I think you'll enjoy it. Jamie, ready to go here?
I am.
Ready to go, Mom? Yeah. All right, let's do it. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Here we go. He's 9 away from $1 million. Here it comes for $4,000. In 2000, what color ketchup is the H.J. Heinz Company introducing to the marketplace? Blue, clear, green, yellow. Didn't see this story in the paper, huh?
No, I didn't see it.
It got a lot of press on it.
Oh, I missed
You know,
it.
a different color ketchup. Can you believe it?
It's hard to believe. I think I'm going to stick to red no matter what. Okay, I'm not sure, so I think I need to use Lifeline. So I think what I'd like to do is ask for the 50-50.
50-50, all right. Computer, take away 2 of those wrong answers, please, leaving Jamie 1 wrong answer and the correct one. Blue and green.
Blue. Why would they make blue ketchup? Okay, let's do green. C.
Final?
Final.
Got it right for $4,000. All right, we're down to the 1 phone call now, but we're going for $8,000, and here it is. What is the name of the boat at the center of the 2000 movie, The Perfect Storm? Hannah Bowden, Linda Greenlaw, Tiffany Vance, Andrea Gale.
Okay, the first one that popped up that I thought it might be is the Andrea Gale. I did not see The Perfect Storm, or I have not seen it. But I don't see the point in guessing if I have another lifeline. So why don't we use the phone a friend?
Who do you want to call?
James.
What does he do?
He's a literature professor.
All right, fine. We'll get James on the line, AT&T. Thank you very much.
Hello?
Hello, James.
Yeah.
Regis Philbin calling from ABC's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Hi, Regis.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are
Very
you?
good. I'm here with Jamie, and he needs your help right now.
All right.
He's already won 4,000, going for 8,000. And in a moment, he'll come on and read you the question and the 4 possible answers, okay? One of them is the right answer. All right, Jamie, it's all yours. You got 30 seconds, and they start now.
James, what is the name of the boat at the center of the 2000 movie The Perfect Storm? A. Hannah Bowden, B. Linda Greenlaw, C. Tiffany Vance, D. Andrea Gale.
Right. This is going to be something of a guess. I would say it's D. Andrea Gale, and I'm about 60% sure on that.
Why do you think it's Andrea Gale? We have 8 seconds.
Because it sounds, clicks in the memory, it's most likely out of the 4.
Okay, did you see the movie?
No, I haven't.
Just like you, something clicked in his memory.
I thought he might have read the book. He's a literature professor. He loves new and old literature, so. Of course, this is nonfiction, but. Well, I think I'd like to go with D. It was my instinct, it was his, and I'd like to go with D.
Final?
Final answer.
Andrea Gale, the right answer for $8,000. We'll take a break. We'll come back. He's going for $16,000.
The count. Call or go online to get started right now.
Jamie Hammond, San Francisco, California, in the hot seat right now, is up to $8,000, but has used all of his lifelines. All gone, Jamie. It's going to be brute strength all the way now. His fiancée is taking bar exams right now, and that's why she's not here, right?
Correct, yes.
When are you getting married?
October.
And where are you going on your honeymoon?
We're going to go to Italy.
Really?
Yeah, it's our first time there.
Wow. Does your mom like the fiancée?
I think so, yes.
Really?
Yes.
Mom, what do you think?
Oh, she's great.
She good enough for your Jamie?
11 years he's been going out with her.
11 years? Yeah, she's good enough for your Jamie, right? And patient enough, too. Well, that's terrific. All right, we're going for $16,000. Now, this has happened before where some of our contestants have used all their lifelines early in the game. But somehow they've hung in there and they've gotten up to considerable money, okay? You're 7 away from $1 million, $16,000 coming up. Let's play. $16,000. According to a series of classic television commercials, what food helps Russian peasants live longer? Yogurt, rice, granola, nuts.
Okay, rice is mostly associated with Asia. Yogurt was created in Eastern Europe, I believe. Granola, I don't know where. I don't associate that with Russia. But that doesn't mean it's not the answer. I don't remember these two commercials. Nuts. It's kind of a worldwide food, I guess.
Well, you say Eastern Europe?
Yogurt was. I'm trying to remember what area exactly, but it was. I think it was first, created and eaten widely in somewhere in Eastern Europe, I believe. Well, let's go with A.
All right. Gonna take a chance on A. Yogurt.
Yeah.
Final?
Final.
Just won $16,000, Jamie. There you go. Okay, so now listen, very important area coming up here. $32,000 if you get this right, okay? 6 away from the million. Here we go. How many times daily are Islamic faithful required to pray? 2, 5, 7, 10.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's B. I'm just trying. I know they're supposed to pray to Mecca, towards Mecca, 5 times a day. Now the question is whether that's the only 5 times they need to pray, or whether there's other times that don't have to do with Mecca. And I would think that 5 is enough in a day. Probably does a trick. So
You better start praying right now, pal.
Yeah, let's go with B.
Getting very daring in your old age here on this show. If had any lifelines left, you'd be going to them right now, but now you're on your own. You're going for B. Final answer?
Final answer.
5 times? Yes, they pray 5 times. Way to go. Jamie Hammond fighting back, disregarding his mother's advice. Don't gamble. He doesn't care. He's going for it. 5 away from the million. 64,000, and here it comes. Pulitzer Prize winning political cartoonist Jeff McNelly also drew what popular comic strip? Sherman's Lagoon, Over the Hedge, Shoe, BC.
Well, I don't think I've ever heard of A and B, so I'm gonna, and I've worked in the newspaper business. I'm not a big comic strip fan.
Have you heard of him?
I can't say for sure that I've heard of him. Name, vaguely familiar.
What about Shoe and BC?
Well, those I'm familiar with those strips. I'm not a big fan of either. Shoe is very, if I recall, it's about people. I think they might the characters are writers, or there's a typewriter involved. I think they might be in the news business, so that would make sense. BC is kind of this sort of guy's caveman era, I'm going to go with Shoe because of the subject matter that I recall, and also because the way the art, the way it's written, the way the characters are drawn is kind of reminds me of what some political cartoonists do.
Okay. Want to make it your final answer?
Yeah, let's make it final.
Boy, you did it again. 64. We're going to come right back when he goes for 125,000.
Released you.
Up to $64,000. Now taking a good look at the $125,000 question, but now if you miss, of course, you go back to $32,000. Now I got your mother who's a loan specialist, your brother who is an investment banker. What do you think your son should do with this money?
Me?
Yeah.
I think he should help pay for his wedding.
Are you paying for it right now?
No.
No.
He is.
All right, what else?
And invest it wisely.
Yes.
And there's some stock that he needs to buy.
Uh-huh.
Some
Of
particular
course, he
stock.
should invest it with his brother, David, right?
Well.
Okay, I guess not. Mother just said stay away from David. Not sure. So you must be very excited right now. This is going to take care of, like the mom says, the wedding.
That's right.
And a nice chunk of the honeymoon as well.
Yeah, we're gonna. I wanted to go with first class tickets to Italy, and Charlotte convinced me. My fiance said, that's pushing it, from San Francisco, but we're going first class.
Good for you. What else are you going to do? Probably have to buy a house maybe down the line, huh?
Well, yeah, we live in the San Francisco Bay Area, which
Expensive.
is extremely expensive. If we got up to a higher level here. We might be able to afford a one-roomer.
No. Hey, maybe you always go to your mother for a loan.
Oh, yeah.
Don't say anything. 4 away from 1 million, Jeff. See, now you don't have any of those lifelines, but you don't need them. You can do it. Up to $125,000. Let's play. All right. What color is the painting that is the central focus of the Tony Award-winning play Art? Gray, black, pink, white. This was the overriding color in that play.
Well, didn't see it. I used to live in New York. Grew up in the New York area. Used to go to the plays sometimes with my family. Did not see Art though. I think that was, I don't know when that was on Broadway, but I think it was recently. I have seen ads for it. I'm trying to remember what color they were.
Want to go over them one at a time?
Well, gray and pink, I don't think that's the answer. I don't think they're the answer because I just have this sense that maybe the play is something about modern art, and I've seen my share of modern art, and maybe it's just like a painting that's mostly black or mostly white. That might be kind of somewhat provocative. Gray and pink, though. I mean, pink doesn't seem very modern art kind of color. Gray just seems kind of boring.
So you're kind of narrowing it down to black
or
and
white. Yeah. I really wanted to get to 32 and then just see what happened, And I figured if I got really high, then I would be very careful. But I didn't really think about, if I was at 64, would I go for it if I really didn't know have anything to really push me in one direction? But the point I'm trying to make is that I thought I really did give a lot of thought to being happy with 32, and
so you'll be twice as happy with 64.
It's like being on twice.
4 times happy with 125.
Yeah.
But then what is happiness, Jake? You got your health. What are you worried about?
I'm thinking about art, and I'm thinking a lot of black, and people in art wear a lot of black.
But is black art? Is gray art? What is art, Jake?
People are going to think they're watching PBS in a second.
Don't worry about that.
Well, with 64, I could use do a lot with it. So instead of reciting all the things I could do with 64 and then further procrastinating on this decision, which I'm told I like to do, being very deliberate, maybe I should just, you know what? I think I'm going to walk away.
Final decision. Final decision. Okay. What's the answer?
I thought it was black.
No, Jamie, it was white. Aren't you glad now that you're stuck with the 64,000 hat? See that? There you go. Have a good one, okay? Well, good for him. Well, we wish Jamie and his fiancée a lot of luck, a wonderful wedding, and a glorious honeymoon in sunny Italy. Right now, we've got 10 new contestants who called our 800 number and wound up here. Who are they tonight? Let's find out. They are Kyle Jennings, Iowa City, Iowa. John Bungus, Austin, New York. Erin Moran McCormick, Medfield, Massachusetts. Maureen Ficton, Manalapan, New Jersey. David Vendebush, Los Angeles, California. Harry Berman, Reading, Pennsylvania. Jamie Smith, Baltimore, Maryland. Barry Baker, Pinehurst, North Carolina. Kate Perry, Gloucester, Massachusetts. Michael McCary, Ardmore, Pennsylvania. Okay, welcome to the show. Everybody ready? Audience, we need complete silence for this question. Here it comes. Tonight's first fastest finger question. Put the following U.S. states in the order they joined the Union, starting with the most recent. Oklahoma, New Mexico, Washington, Hawaii. Okay, everybody, time's up. Let's see that answer in the correct order, starting with the most recent state, and it was Hawaii. And then New Mexico, Oklahoma, and Washington. That's the correct order. Who did it as the fast? The only one, Jamie Smith. Jamie, congratulations. Come on, let's play. So it is Jamie Smith from Baltimore, Maryland. He's an assistant public relations man for Loyola College in that area. Nice to have you here. Used to be a sports writer, married to a news reporter, and the father of a 2-year-old. All right, Jamie. It's, like I say, good to have you here, the second Jamie in a row. Yeah, absolutely. You know about the rules. You know about the lifelines. 50-50. Ask the audience. Phone a friend. It's all here for you. So if you're ready to play, Jamie, let's do it. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Here we go. For $100, which of these animals would most likely win? A bird, a deer, a horse, an anchovy?
Seahorse.
Absolutely right. The horse is the winning. They go together. $200. An animated preacher usually delivers a sermon full of fire and what? Lightning, brimstone, rain, Dalmatian.
B. Brimstone.
Fire and brimstone go together. You're right. $300. A device used to indicate wind direction is known as what? Windsock, wind shirt, wind hat, wind pants.
A. Windsock.
Windsock, the right answer. Up to $500. Which of these words would be nonsensical if you removed the final T? Part, start, wait, straight.
D. Straight.
Yeah, you got it. $500. Straight, the right answer. He's up to 1,000. Here it is. With what part of your body do you give someone a butterfly kiss? Your lips, nose, eyelashes, toes.
C. Eyelashes.
Got that one too for $1,000. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll go into $3,000.
Some cheap.
$10 per prescription.
Jamie Smith, Baltimore, Maryland, accompanied by his father, Rick. Nice to see you, Rick.
Thank you, Regis.
Jamie, you heard that the television camera makes you look a little heavier than normal, so Jamie went on a diet
Yeah, I don't think I exercise.
to get ready for the show, right?
I figured it's going to put 10 pounds off. I try and lose at least 5, so it'll only be a net plus
Well,
5.
it's true. You know, I'm 220. All right, Jamie, here you go now. You got through those first 5 questions. We're going for $2,000. We're 10 away from 1 million. Let's play. Here we go. The 1994 movie The Lion King. What does the phrase Hakuna Matata mean? Long live the king. No worries. Danger is near. The lion sleeps tonight.
I've never seen the movie, and I bet a lot of people in the audience have, so I'll go ahead and ask the peanut gallery.
Smart idea. All right, the audience, we need some help here for Jamie. On your keypads, using A, B, C, or D, vote now. Well, 78%.
My
No
guess
worries.
was going to be A, but I will make it B because I trust the audience, so B is my final answer.
No worries about that. You got it right. No worries. $2,000. Okay, Jamie, we're up to $4,000. The town of Vidalia, Georgia, is famous for a type of which of the following vegetables? Celery, potatoes, onions, peppers.
C. Onions.
Final?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it's known for, the onion. Sweet onion. He's up to $8,000. Which of these members of the 1980s Rat Pack is a cast member on the West Wing TV series? Molly Ringwald, Rob Lowe, Andrew McCarthy, Judd Nelson.
B. Rob Lowe.
Final?
Yes.
Yeah, Rob Lowe, West Wing, got it. He's got 2 lifelines left. He's 7 away from the million. Here it is for $16,000. Serengeti National Park is located in what African country? Nigeria, Tanzania, Botswana, Kenya.
Pretty sure it's either B or D. Well, why don't I call a friend?
Who do you want to call?
I'll call Neil.
Who's Neil?
He's my brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law. Okay, fine. Have friends at AT&T. We'll get Neil on the line, see if he can help us.
Hello?
Hello, Neil.
Yeah.
Regis Philbin here from ABC's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Fine, thank you. We got to have Jamie here. He needs your help. He's going for $16,000 right now. He's going to come up with a question and the 4 possible answers, okay? And one of them is the right answer.
Okay.
All right, Jamie, it's all yours. 30 seconds starting now.
Serengeti National Park is located in what African country? Nigeria, Tanzania, Botswana, or Kenya?
Serengeti National Park. Tanzania, Botswana, or the other one?
Tanzania, Kenya, or Nigeria?
Kenya or Nigeria. Serengeti. Located.
8 seconds.
Yes. Kenya's 50%. 50% Kenya.
Okay. I think he said Kenya, and that was my guess, so I'll go ahead and say D, Kenya.
Final answer?
Yes.
No, it was Tanzania. We'll have to talk with Neil after we get home. Sorry, old Jamie. $1,000. Good luck to you. Well, it sounded like a whole room full of people there didn't know the answer to that one. But Jamie number 2 leaves with $1,000, and we still have 9 more contestants ready to go. So here's the next fastest finger question. Put these TV series in order of their original television debut, starting with the earliest. Baywatch Hawaii, The Beverly Hillbillies, Beverly Hills 90210, L.A. Law. Time's up. Let's see the answer now in the correct order, starting with the earliest. The Beverly Hillbillies, L.A. Law, Beverly Hills 90210, Baywatch Hawaii. That's the right order. Who did it in the fastest time? Oh, everybody got it, but who won it? Harry Berman. Hello, Harry. Congratulations. Nice to have you here. Harry wants to win $1 million. We'll be right back in a moment.
Host.
Good for you.
Harry Berman from Reading, Pennsylvania. Harry is a brokerage firm sales manager.
Right.
Wife works at a restaurant, manages a restaurant.
That's correct.
And works in the evenings as well.
Right.
And she's with you right now. How you doing, Michelle?
Fine.
Nice to have you here. So she works at night, running the restaurant, and you've got the 2 kids at home.
Mm-hmm.
And do you do the cooking?
Most of the time, cooking or fast food, pizza, something like that.
But the kids love that, right?
Yeah, I pretty much cook 3-4 nights a week.
Good for you. All right, fine, but let's hope you win a lot of money tonight, all right? You know about the rules, you know about the lifelines, 50-50, ask the audience, phone a friend. So if you're ready, Harry, let's do it. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Here it is for $100. What carnival ride shares its name with an airport device for delivering checked luggage to passengers? Carousel, roller coaster, tilt-a-whirl, log flume.
I would say A, carousel.
Yes, it's the carousel. Brings those bags right to you. $200. Rigorously reprimanding someone is also known as reading him the what? Final act, riot act, stamp act, nightclub act.
That should be B, riot act.
That's what you do. You read him the riot act. $300. What animal does ham come from? Horse, cow, pig, hamster.
Actually, my 7-year-old daughter stopped eating it when she found out it was from a pig. See?
Yes, you're absolutely right. It's the pig. They're probably watching right now, cheering you on, huh? $500, Harry. Which of these cartoon characters normally has a mustache? Fred Flintstone, Yosemite Sam, Charlie Brown, Homer Simpson.
That should be B, Yosemite Sam.
Yes, that's Sam. He's got the mustache. For $1,000. What composer's name, if translated into English, would be Joe Green? Would it be Bela Bartok, Johann Brahms, Georges Bizet, Giuseppe Verdi?
I think Verdi is the Italian word for green, so I'll say D, Giuseppe Verdi.
That's the Italian Joe Green. You're right. Okay, Harry. You got through those first 5 very nicely. Here it is for $2,000. What kind of material do you paint on to create a fresco? Parchment, canvas, wet plaster, ceramic tile.
I'm not sure of this one. Why don't I go ahead and ask the audience?
Okay, let's check in with the audience. We need a little help here for Harry. On your keypads, using A, B, C, or D, please vote now. Well, 61% feel it's wet plaster.
That's a good percentage. Why don't we say C, wet plaster?
Can we go with the audience?
Yes, I will.
Final?
Final answer.
They got it for $2,000. All right, 9 questions away from $1 million, $4,000. Take a look. What length of time is equal to 86,400 seconds? Is it an hour, a day, a week, a month?
Look how fast I can do this in my head. I'll be kicking myself if I don't think this out. 3,600 seconds in an hour, 24 hours in a day, so it's got to be C, week. No. 3,600. It's not working for me.
Harry, you start with the seconds.
Right.
How many seconds in a minute?
60 seconds in a minute.
How many minutes?
60 minutes in an hour.
Yeah. You got that?
3,600 seconds in an hour. 36. It's a day.
How many hours in a day?
24 last I checked.
There you go.
Today seems like more, but...
Right now, it seems like a year, I know.
All right, I will say B, a day.
Final answer.
Yes.
What was the problem, Harry? You got it. He's up to $8,000 right now. Take a look. Which of the following performers was not a cast member on the Mickey Mouse Club TV series? Britney Spears, Kerry Russell, Christina Aguilera, Leanne Rimes.
Well, let's just take a shot, Regis, and I was lucky to get up here. I'm going to say D, Leanne Rimes.
Final answer?
Final answer.
You're right. You took a shot and you got it, Harry. You won $8,000. We'll come right back. He's going for $16,000. And oh. Harry Berman from Reading, Pennsylvania, in the hot seat right now, has won $8,000. Harry is a Mr. Mom at night. Wife Michelle works at a restaurant, manages the restaurant. So you've got two young ones there at home.
Yes.
What is the toughest part of being Mr. Mom at night?
Keeping the two of them away from each other, keeping them from injuring each other, pretty much.
So Harry, 2 lifelines, 16,000, 7 away from $1 million. Let's do it. Let's play. Here we go. $16,000 here. What Canadian city hosts an annual stampede billed as the greatest outdoor show on Earth? Calgary, Saskatoon, Vancouver, Edmonton. Stampede.
Not sure of this one. Well, let's try the 50-50 here.
Want to do that?
Yeah.
Computer, take away 2 of those wrong answers, please, leaving 1 wrong answer and the correct one. Calgary or Vancouver? Which city would be more likely to hold a stampede as its annual event?
Well, it's a little more than a guess, but I think I'm going to pick A, Calgary.
Final?
Yes.
Yes, it's Calgary. The greatest outdoor show on Earth. Okay, he's down to 1 lifeline now and could lose $15,000 if he doesn't get this answer. But here it is for $32,000. Who is the only U.S. president born in Illinois? Franklin Pierce, Herbert Hoover, Ronald Reagan, Andrew Johnson.
Oh boy. Actually, I thought Abe Lincoln was born in Illinois. I guess not.
Well, the only modern-day president there is Ronald Reagan.
Right.
Remember where he was born?
Not positive. I don't think it was Illinois. Andrew Johnson, I thought, was from the South, or I'm not sure Illinois was a state then. I'm gonna have to go with my final lifeline. I'm gonna phone a friend.
Who do you want to call?
Call Earl.
What does Earl do?
Earl is a friend of mine in Chicago. He's somewhat of a trivia buff.
Let's give Earl a try. Okay, AT&T, we need Earl. Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, Earl.
Hey, Regis, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good, thank you. Hey, Harry. Hey, Michelle.
Yeah, everybody's fine here, Earl. Thank you for asking.
Good.
Except Harry has a problem.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and he's looking to you, Earl, for some help.
Oh, God help him.
He's going for $32,000, you know.
Okay.
If he gets that, he can't leave you with less than that, so it's important. So he's going to read you the question, the 4 answers. One of them's the right answer. Harry, 30 seconds. Start now.
Who is the only U.S. president born in Illinois? Franklin Pierce, Herbert Hoover, Ronald Reagan, Andrew Johnson. The only U.S. president born in Illinois.
Who was the first one?
Franklin Pierce.
Franklin, Hoover, Reagan, or Johnson?
Right, 10 seconds.
I'm about 98% sure it's Ronald Reagan.
98% sure. That's pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So Earl, who lives in Illinois,
Right.
thinks it's Ronald Reagan. 98%
98% is pretty good. Although there are times Earl says he's 100% when it's not quite there, so
Oh,
he may inflate that a little bit.
very careful about Earl.
Yeah. All right, we'll have to do it. Since I don't have a better answer, we'll say C, Ronald Reagan, and I'll make that my final answer.
Earl was right this time. Yeah. $32,000. Ronald Reagan, born in Topeka, raised in Dixon, Illinois. Well, that means that we are out of time for tonight, but Harry will be back here on Thursday night. And joining him will be a brand new group of contestants who have flown in from all over the country. And they are Doug Arndt, Mirko Pospischal, Norman Sterner, Andrew Rentz, Bob Hody, Sarah Joningsmeyer, Patrick Egan, Rob Gardner, and Carolyn Mulcahy. Last time on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Well, you did it again, $64,000.
You know what? I think I'm going to go. I'm going to walk away.
98% sure. That's pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Earl was right this time. Yeah, $32,000. Now, join us from New York for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Thursday night at Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Let's begin with this telephone reminder. We're in the middle of getting new contestants for the month of September, so watch for the phone number at the end of tonight's program and give us a call so that you too can qualify and wind up right there, right in that hot seat, just like Harry Berman from Reading, Pennsylvania. Harry, nice to see you again.
Thank you.
And how you been feeling?
Pretty good.
The kids at home, you've got a couple of kids, right?
Yes.
They must have been thrilled with what you accomplished the other night.
They're very exciting. They're telling all their little friends what's going on. Yeah.
And Michelle, what about things at the restaurant? Michelle, his wife, runs a restaurant over there in Pennsylvania. They must be excited too.
Very excited.
All right, so Harry, you've won $32,000. You're 5 questions away from winning $1 million, a life-changing sum. But Harry, you've got no lifelines left, and I know you wish you had them right now. Hey, if you want to play along with Harry, go to abc.com and join the thousands of others using ABC's Enhanced TV, okay? Harry, you ready to go here?
Yes.
Audience, are we ready? Yes. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Here we go. 5 away from $1 million. Here it comes for $64,000. Which of the following countries does not have a coast on the Arabian Sea? India, Pakistan, Oman, Syria.
We know that Oman is. I'm leaning towards D, Syria. I know that India and Oman are on the sea. Pakistan is right next to India on the west side. No lifelines left, huh?
All gone, Harry.
All right. I will choose D, Syria.
Okay. I want you to be clear in your head now. India and Oman, you think are gone. Pakistan, not there either.
Oman is on the Arabian Peninsula,
Okay.
as they call it. India and Pakistan are both on the sea. Syria is between Israel and Iraq. don't believe Syria is on the sea, so I'm going to stick with D, Syria.
You're going to make it your
Final answer.
Yes, Harry, you got it. Harry, 4 away from $1 million, looking at the $125,000 question. Here it is. A person with horripilation has what covering his skin? Freckles, goosebumps, tattoos, hives.
I know you say trust the first instinct, and that was D. Hives. I know that a lot of people say once they're at 64 going for 125, they'll take a reasonable guess at it. Well, Regis, I'll be happy to leave with 32,000 if I get this wrong.
He's going for it. He wants 125,000. What's it going to be, Harry?
I am going to choose D, hives.
And make it your
Final answer.
No, Harry, it was goosebumps. Goosebumps. But you went for it. And here you are, Harry, for 32,000. Nice try. Wow, horripilation. I never heard of that word either. But now we all know that it means goosebumps. As a matter of fact, just saying that word gives you a little goosebumps. All right, right now we've got a